Day 3 of the Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championships, an action-packed day that actually started, believe it or not, with a tie. As we take a look at the highlights, the women's 100-yard butterfly, 2 B-cut times. Molly McNamara and Mallory Bua, both B-cut times, but both 53.5. They touched the wall identical times. What a way to start the afternoon. In the men's 100-yard butterfly, an upset, Matthew Martin outswimming Mac Flowers to beat him by nearly a half second and get a B-cut time of his own. But Oakland would return to the throne as expected. In the women's 400-yard individual medley, Maddie Sislow, the freshman, a blistering 423.42 to beat out Carolina Matamoros of Milwaukee. In the men's race, Patrick Lofgren had a bit of a slow start, but he was able to outswim Timmy Kubecki in the final couple laps and bested him by nearly a half second to take that men's 400-yard IM. In the women's 200-yard freestyle, Lexi Joy, an event that she's dominated throughout her career, did not have a competitor near her when she finished. Over 2 seconds, the pace between her and Megan Ronci. In the men's 200 freestyle, Rudy Aguilar Fernandez taking home the time, just edging his teammate Benjamin Davis as Oakland went 1 and 2. In the women's 100-yard breaststroke, Sydney McDowell, a B-cut time of 101.21, besting Jennifer Kordick of Milwaukee, giving Oakland yet another individual win. They would be bested, though, those Golden Grizzlies, in the men's 100-yard breaststroke final. Jared Sturger, a D1 B-cut time of 54.27, beating Tony Erickson by 9/100ths of a second. In the women's 100-yard backstroke, Grace Shinsky continued her dominance of the event. She held off Cassie Oltman, a late charge from the Cleveland State swimmer, to take yet another title in an event in which she holds the record in. In the men's 100 backstroke, Paul Hook, the fastest man in the pool, a B-cut time, 47.41, a race in which 4 different B-cut times were established. Speaking of dominance, in the 1-meter dive, Joe Smith, yet another title for him. He blew away the competition. His nearest competitor 40 points away from him. A B-cut time of 370, a B-cut score rather, of 370.45 as he got yet another championship. Smith, an illustrious career wrapping up. He's headed, though, to the NCAA Regionals. In the relays, the women's 400-yard medley relay, Oakland, it started with Grace Shinsky. Katie Colwell, who starred 2 nights ago, ran them home a meet record 339.45. And in the men's race, Paul Hook, he was handed a 2/100ths of a second deficit. You knew that was not going to be enough for Cleveland State, as the fastest man in the pool this weekend took the Golden Grizzlies to yet another win. Looking at the standings for the women, IUPUI within shouting distance, but Oakland really flexing their muscle. They're atop that leaderboard at 520. And on the men's side, the Golden Grizzlies continue to be the golden standard. IUPUI, a good charge the last couple of days, but they're still about 100 points off the pace of Cleveland State, who is over 150 points behind Oakland. We'll have a couple of distance events as well as some sprint events and one final diving meet tomorrow as we wrap up this 2019 Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championships here in Indy.